Hey, in this tutorial, I'll be teaching you about arrays. Arrays are useful because it can be used to store multiple values with the same data types in a single array instead of creating more variables. So let's get started. Alright, so let's choose our data type. And for this tutorial, let's choose by, since we're making an array, type in the square brackets and name your array, which mine will be A, set an equivalent to new, and your data type. And then you set the maximum values inside your array. So the max I'll have will be 3. Variable or not variables. Values are also called elements inside this array. So do semicolon. And remember, Java read or not reads. Java counts from 0 first and then counts up to the maximum, which will be 2. It'll be 0, 1, 2, which is 3 elements max. So now let's type in the A, the variable from here, the name of the array. You type in 0, then you set the value for that portion of the array, which will be 3. Then A1 is 5. A2 equals to 10. Alright, so right here, those are 3 elements. So that's a max. Because it's 1, 2, 3. But Java reads from 0, 1, 2. So remember that. Don't forget about it. So now let's print out our values within the array. So let's do print line. And what should we put? Let's output this portion right here. So A1, A1, okay. Alright, now let's save this. And let's do Java C, Java. And we should get 5. 5. It's 1, 1, 5. It's pretty neat. Alright, well there's another way, which is called initializer, and in my perspective, I found I found it a lot more better than this one right here. And this right here, this method I showed you already, this right here, are really useful when you try to add an element into your array, your initializer array. And I'll show you the arrays I'm talking about right now. So let's do by again with the square brackets again. Name it A equals, have your curly brace, and set as many elements that you want because there are no maximum. So type in 3. Make sure you have your commas too so you can separate it, the elements. 4. Oops. Doesn't matter if you didn't put space, but I just like it how it is organized. So bear with me if you don't like spaces. And yes, listen to this right here. You end it by a curly brace again, and you end it with a semicolon. You can also do string. String uh, brackets A. Let's name it A1 equals. Have your curly brace. Make sure you have your double quotes since this is a string. Let's say hi John George. Oops, George. Alright, you end it with this again, the curly brace, semicolon. Alright, well now let's output something. Alright, let's say we want to output 4. Alright, tell Java, say, alright, we're going to do this, print line. We're going to output 4, so it will be 1, A1. It'll be 4, see? Let's do the same thing with the string. Alright, one will be this one right here. It'll be John, which is my name. Alright, so let's do this. 4. Alright, cool. Wait, 4. Oh, not cool. Why is it 4? Oh, I didn't save it. Alright, well, now let's do it again. John. Alright, now it's cool. Alright, well, if you want to output everything instead of doing one by one, then let's use a for loop. Because I know you people want do like a single system out like until you reach the maximum. Well, if you have like 100 elements in your array, I bet you're not going to do that. But instead, let's use for loop, which will be so much easier. Let's do for. Let's make our accumulator I will be set to 0. Alright, we told Java, alright, we're going to start from 0. And now we do, alright, let's do I less than, use the array, the name of the array, and remember this is important syntax. If you want to output everything inside your array, let's do length. And I'll show you what it does, like after I get down the for loop real quick. And do I plus plus. Alright. Well, now let me make this function unusable or unfunctionable because I want to show you something real quick. If you make it into a comment, it won't be functionable. So it's good if you want to experiment things and you want to comment this if you want to use it again probably. So let me show you what the syntax length does. So system.out.println. Let's do a.length. It'll tell you how many characters are in a element. So I already saved that. Clear screen. Compile and run. Alright, they say we have 4 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4. But remember, we started from 0, which this right here is 0 also. So they're gonna count 0, 1, 2, 3. And they say the max is 4, so that's why we set our accumulator less than 4, basically. And then once you're done with the for loop, it will accumulate until it goes to the next one. Alright, so now we're done with this part, so let's delete that. And now let me teach you about for loops right here with arrays. Have your curly braces, and now you type in what you want to output. Alright, so let's system.out.print. We're not going to use that new line because we want it on a single line. So let's say, alright, we can use the array name, which is A, and we use the I for accumulator. Alright, so basically what it means here that, alright, once we done output the first one, we're going to show the next one, plus plus increment. So it's pretty good, and you'll see the results after, right now. Java C, clear screen, Java. Alright, it says 3435. Alright, it looks kind of weird because we set only 3435. Let's add in space here, because it'll look good. Show spaces. Clear screen. Now you can see the spaces. It's pretty neat here. You can also do a string to A1, since we can use this right here. And it will show the names, hi, John, George, with spaces. So let's do this. Java C, drop, hi, John, George.